Hey everybody, how are you doing? And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. You know, I really wasn't going to make this video today, but then I thought about it, and I know I've posted a bunch of videos already today. I think like 2, and I've got a couple more in the can. I've got so many videos I have to get out to you as soon as I can because I just don't have enough space in my camera anymore. So I've got to get them out there. And I wasn't going to do this one, but I said, you know what, take the time and do it. It's just going to be for a minute, and I'm mainly doing it because I'm going to put a link below. If you scroll down into the little area below where I can put some, you know, sentences and whatnot, I'm going to put a link to a video I did 2 years ago where I paid tribute to Buddy Holly, one of my favorite musical artists of all time. And I put it up on a post today, on a community post for you to go check it out if you wanted to. But then I said, let me do this video, pay my quick respects to Buddy, J.P. Richardson, the Big Bopper, Ritchie Valens, and of course the pilot Roger Peterson, who all lost their lives February 3rd, 1959 in Iowa, just outside of Clear Lake, Iowa. And folks, so I'm basically going to pay a quick tribute by showing you some albums and stuff. I'll make this video fast, but I mainly want you to go back and check out my video from a couple of years ago. It's quite long, it's 20 minutes or so, but I show you a guitar that looks like Buddy Holly's Fender Strat that I have, and I show you probably some of the same records I'm going to show you now. But I figured if you want to go check out an old video of Matt's from a couple of years ago where I paid tribute to Buddy, then please do. But I don't have any albums or vinyl of J.P. Richardson, the Big Bopper, unfortunately. I do have a CD somewhere. It's a kind of a low-budget CD where you get like 10 of his hits on it, obviously including Chantilly Lace and 9 other songs on it, but I can't seem to locate it. It's only on a CD, and I'm sure it's in one of my piles somewhere. But I do have a couple of Ritchie Valens albums. I have the best of Ritchie Valens, and here's the back on Delphi, which was Ritchie's label. I also have the first Ritchie Valens album, original pressing on Delphi, just called Ritchie Valens. And what a tragedy. He was so talented. He, you know, barely made enough music for a couple of albums. I mean, his main first one was the only one released during his lifetime, and they have strung together a couple of other, you know, albums of his music. This one being the best of, but just a tragedy there is not more of Ritchie's music. It's just a shame because he was a rocker boy, you know, one of the first Latino rock and rollers, and he paved the way and laid the foundation for so many others that came after him. But let's get to Buddy. I'm going to show you a bunch of quick Buddy Holly albums that I have. No particular order. Most of them are all original pressings I've been collecting over the years. The first one is Reminiscing by Buddy Holly on the Coral label. The next one is Buddy Holly Showcase, also on Coral. And if you go back to my first video that I'm going to link to this video, I think I talk a little more about each one and how some of them were during Buddy's lifetime. Some of them, quite a few of them came out after Buddy's lifetime. But I don't want to get into all that detail now. I figured if you want to go check out that video, I will link it here. This is just a quick tribute to Buddy, the Big Bopper, and Ritchie, and of course, let's not forget the pilot Roger, who tragically passed away. Holly in the Hills. The Best of Buddy Holly, which is a beautiful Coral Records double vinyl set. Matter of fact, that one real quick. I'll show you. Here's the back, and it comes in a nice gatefold. After Buddy passed away, it came out, but it's a beautiful, beautiful double vinyl set. This is not an original. This is a reissue of the first Chirping Crickets album, but it's a beautiful reissue, I might add. For the First Time Anywhere, Buddy Holly, came out in the early 80s, but it has some great unreleased mixes and cuts on here. The Great Buddy Holly on MCA Records. This is also a reissue, That'll Be the Day. The Buddy Holly Story on coral. Giant on coral as well. These are all originals from after Buddy passed. Buddy Holly's Greatest Hits on coral. Simulated stereo, I like that. My prized Buddy Holly vinyl is this. It's an original U.S. coral pressing. It says on the little label on the front of it, ultra rare. It's the Buddy Holly album in mint condition. I was lucky enough that one of my sons, God bless him, thought of me and found this original pressing of the Buddy Holly album, which came out, this was the final album that came out during Buddy's lifetime. And it's on coral. That's it for my albums. And real quick, if you want to get a great Buddy Holly set, you got to get this. It's called Not Fade Away, the Complete Studio Recordings and More. It's everything on 6 CDs. Beautiful book with it, like a yearbook. I talk about this a lot more in my other video. It's just a beautiful package, folks, with a book. Get it. Has everything on 6 CDs. Buddy Holly, Not Fade Away, the Complete Studio Recordings, and look at what you get. Amazing. That's one of my favorites of all time. All right, I didn't want this video to be too long because I want to link the other one to this. God bless Buddy, JP, Richardson, the Big Bopper, Ritchie Valens, Roger Peterson. Bless them all. Think of them. Play their music. God bless you all. Thanks for being here. Remember,